Hello, everyone. Got my Frosty the Snowman hat on. Rocking Christmas Eve here, watching the NXT Christmas Eve episode. Really great show from start to finish. Opened the match with Stephanie Vogel versus Corey Jade. This was set up when 2 weeks ago, Corey Jade attacked Stephanie backstage with her Kindle stick. Bell rings. All Stephanie Vogel. Drop kick to the face. Repeatedly smashes her face off the mat. Jawbreaker, back body drop, running me roar in the corner. Corey J fights back, gut wrench suplex. Big boot in the corner, clothesline, forearm shot across the back of the head, stuns Vaga. Comes off the ropes, backcracker. That was awesome. Goes for the butterfly DDT. Stephanie counters that, tiger bomb into a backbreaker for the 1-2-3. After the match, Jordan out of nowhere comes into the ring, attacks Corey Jade with her own Kindle stick, just unloads on her. Stephanie Vogel pulls her off of her. They go backstage, they're arguing backstage. Lola Vice walks up, and they're like, what was that? Like, that was uncalled for. And Jordan's like, seriously? Months I've had beef with Roxanne, Corey Jade. I've had beef with Toxic Attraction 2.0. I'm sick and tired of getting beaten up by these stables and stuff, and the groups that win them. It's about time for me to get some payback. And if you don't like it, too bad, she stormed off. Next up, Alexis King took on Charlie Dempsey for the Heritage Cup. Before the match, William Regal approaches Alexis King backstage. Says, I'd like to be in your corner again as you try to defeat my son, Charlie Dempsey, for his Heritage Cup. Alexis King said, be my honor. And as he walked away, William Regal pulls out those brass knuckles, puts them on his fist. He's like, power the punch. Like, that was an awesome callback. Because William Regal always used to use that as a finisher, the brass knuckles. They call it the power of the punch. So, round one. They both guys spent the first 3 minutes exchanging submission holds. Like, one applied one, the other one transition out of it, applied submission as well. The round ends with Charlie Dempsey having an armbar submission on Alexis King. Refuses to let go after the round goes into round two and almost gets disqualified. Not once is the Heritage Cup champion lost that cup by disqualification. May have happened when that cup was on NXT UK, I don't know, but here on NXT, it hasn't happened. Round two. Alexis King rocks Charlie Dempsey out of the corner of a super kick. Top rope sunset flip roll up. Gets a 2 count. Charlie Dempsey dragon screw leg takedown. Boston Crab submission. Round two ends. Each side stomping across that back of Alexis King, almost again gets disqualified. Round 3 happens during commercial, never showed any replays of what happened. Round 4 starts. Alexis King super kick, clotheslines. Charlie Dempsey uppercut fury. Crossbody off the ropes, and both guys run at each other and they miss each other. Then William Regal tries to give Alexis King the brass knuckles news. Alexis King says, no, I'm not losing the brass knuckles. William Regal decks Alexis King, just knocks him right out for the power of the punch. But he didn't have the brass knuckles on. Suddenly, the referee was distracted by Sinclair, who was in the corner of Dempsey. Dempsey picks up the brass knuckles to news him. Gets caught by the referee. Sees Alexis King laid out. Thinks Dempsey lose the knuckles. Finally, first time ever in NXT, the Heritage Cup champion has been disqualified. We have a new Heritage Cup champion, Alexis King. He's shocked. He's won the match. He's backstage celebrating. And Booker T, the rest of the night, kept saying, no title can change hands by disqualification. What's going on here, sucker? And the other announcer's like, Booker, it's not a title bout. It's a cup. The rule's different. I love that. Match number 3. We had the Unholy Union. Took it on. Toxic Attractions, JC Jade and Jasmine with Daisy Duke ringside. And suddenly, Gingy, Tata Baxi, Shelton Blackheart, Sean Spears, Brooks Jensen, Akio, Kate and Carter had a chance to show up because the trade drafting happening. They got a better reaction than the whole Union did last week. So technically, it could have just been a Lumberjill match, but it wasn't. Great match these two women's tag teams put on. JCJ Jasmine delivered a double team Hurricanrana super kick on Alba Fire. Alba Fire and Audadonna delivered an awesome double team move off the ropes onto JCJ. That was awesome. Suddenly, the referee gets distracted during the match by the other tag teams out of the ring arguing and getting ready to fight. JCJ gets up on the top rope. Genji shoves her off the top rope. Alba Fire, Audadon grab her, deliver that double team glory bomb, pay dirt for the 1-2-3 to pick up the win. After the match, again it shows JCJ, Jasmine arguing with Daisy Duke. And don't break that stable up already. They have only been together maybe like 3 months. It's a great stable. Don't break it up already. Come on now, WWE. Like, that'd be a shame. Then backstage after the match, Katie Carter, Katan Chance is talking with Tatum Paxi, Genji, Chelsea. Metaphor walks up. They said, look, we're not happy with these people from Raw and SmackDown showing up. Think about they're going to get traded to NXT. She said, if any of you guys actually do get traded, we're going to be the welcome committee by beating your guys' butts. Next week, a match is made. Metaphor will face Genji, Tatum Paxi, Chelsea Blackheart. Kato Carter, Katan Chance, and a triple threat tag. But it doesn't really specify which 2 members of Genji, Paxi, and Chelsea it's going to be because they're just shown all together on the graphic there. Next up, we have Ashante Theodonis versus Lennox. With the King of Lions in Ashante's corner. No, Carmen in Lennox's corner. That was weird. This was set up when last week Asante caught Carmen and Lennox hugging each other. And he's thinking she's sleeping around with him. And then he went, called up Nikki and Lyons, hooked up with her. Fast match. Asante just kept trash talking. Like, you do a move, trash talk to Lennox, do a move, trash talk to him. And then Lennox delivered a running clothesline in the corner, overhead suplex, spine buster. Had the match won, but Nikki Lyons put her man's foot on the ropes for a rope break. Then as Lennox is arguing with Nikki Lyons, Sanjay Theodonis rolls him up from behind, steals the win. Fast match, nothing very exciting happened. Main event time. Christmas Chaos. Fatal 4-way tag. Christmas decoration weapons like candlesticks dressed up as candy canes. Crowbars wrapped up as candy canes, stuff like that. Winners become number 1 contenders to face XL and Nathan Frazier. For the tag team titles, it's Out of the Mud, Hank Tank, Luke on Top Stacks of the Mafia family, and Noah Quarter Catch Crews, Tavon Heights, and Bones. Great match. Wow. Bell rings, Hank Tank just starts hitting people with Christmas trees. Oh yeah, Santa Claus is on, like, outside the ring watching it. Luca has his briefcase wrapped up. That was awesome. And just delivers briefcase shots to poor Hank. While Top Stack's on loading on Tank with Candlestick. Out of the Mud, power bomb, poor Top Stacks through a table that had like Christmas baked goods on it. Then they grabbed Bones, tossed him across the ring into the corner, put him through a table. Look on Top Stacks, just clean house. Like, wow, I lost count how many Candlestick shots they delivered to people. Then Out of the Mud, stop that momentum. Then Tavon Heights, Bones got Candlestick shots. They started unloading with everybody with Candlestick shots, and Out of the Mud broke that up. Top Stacks Luca had Hank and Tank down. They did the double team, make the wish on them. Then they both dove opposite sides of the ropes to the outside. Onto the other tag teams, they both got caught and slammed down on the outside. Luca got a bowling ball and, got a, right between the legs on poor little Hank there. That poor guy. Yeah, he's going to be feeling that in the morning. Christmas morning there. That hurt. Suddenly, Tyson and Tyreek run out, attack Hank and Tank. They start brawling backstage. So it looks like Wesley is finally convinced Tyson to go along with Tyreek and him and turn heel and form a stable, looks like. And as that's going on, Tony the Don hands Luca on Top Stacks some crowbars. They get in the ring. As they get in the ring, Bones tosses up Bronco, catches him on the way down with an awesome diamond cutter. Almost wins the match, but Top Stacks Luca breaks it up. Suddenly, outside the ring, Santa Claus grabs Tony and DDTs him. I'm like, Santa, what are you doing? And that distraction allows Out of the Mud to grab hold of Top Stacks. And one of them, I tossed him up in the air, and the other one, Alabama slammed him on the way down. That was awesome for the 1, 2, 3. So your winners and number one contenders are Out of the Mud. And then suddenly, guess who was Santa Claus? Ridge Holland. Yep, he was Santa. Great match. Out of the Mud won it. All 4 tag teams. I would have been happy if either one of them winning it. Some segments happen now. Sean Spears, Brooks Jensen, and Akil's backstage again. They're trying to recruit Izzy Dame to join them. Again, Izzy Dame told him to get lost. I ain't joining you guys' group. That's final. She stormed off. Soruka and Zyra were shown backstage. Zyra tells Soruka, you got the speed and agility. I got the strength. Let's form a tag team and run this division. And Soruka's, you know what? I'm on board with that. And then she does like the surfboard stretch on a storage equipment case where Zyra flexes her muscles. That'd be an interesting tag team if they, can make it work. And it showed highlights of Roxanne Perez's career, leading up to her becoming a 2-time NXT Women's Champion, before she faces Julia at New Year's resolution in 2 weeks with the title on the line. And then Trick Williams ends the show coming out, calls out Eddie Thorpe. Eddie Thorpe comes out. Uma Thema comes out. And Trick Williams said, last week there's controversy. I should be champion. Eddie Thorpe should be champion. Eddie Thorpe should not be champion. I don't understand how Trick Williams last week hits a running knee to the face, falls on top of Eddie Thorpe, gets a free count. When the other referee counts 1, 2, 3 and says Eddie Thorpe had Trick Williams covered. His ass was laid out cold. There was no way he was pinning the guy. I guess beef that his foot was under the bottom rope for a rope break, but not to win the title. So Trick Williams says, a New Year's resolution, Eddie Thorpe should be in the match, triple threat. No, he should not be in the match because of the outcome of last week's match. Okay. Rock's daughter comes out. She makes the match official, while Uma Thema is ticked off because he should not be facing Trick Williams and Eddie Thorpe in a triple threat for the NXT World title. Should just be 1-on-1 against Trick. Yeah, he destroyed them. Wow. Overhead tosses, toss them halfway across the ring. Power bombs, I lost count how many power bombs he delivered to these guys, and he stood tall with the NXT World title. That was a great way to end the show with Uma Thema standing tall. Next week, we got Corey Jade versus Jordan 1-on-1, and we got Metaphor versus Katie Carter, Katana Chance versus Gingy, Tatum Paxi, and Chelsea Blackheart, triple threat women's tag. But like I said, on the graphic, it showed all 3 win them. So I don't know which one of those 2 is going to be the part of the match. Apparently, I guess the Ethan Page, Cedric Alexander thing I read online was just a segment. They might probably have the match next week. Ethan Page was saying how he delivered that chair shot of Javon Evans into his career. It was a nasty chair shot. But Javon Evans are coming back, you know that. And Ethan Page said the reason he did is because his Javon Evans' win-loss record was better than his. Like, that's a good reason to do it, yeah. So, folks, definitely check out the Christmas Eve episode of NXT. It's a really good episode, a lot better than the Raws this week. Merry Christmas, everybody. Stay safe. Enjoy the holidays with your loved ones, family, friends, too. Sweet. Bye.